You did not complete the PHP. It says right here, you did not complete it. It says it right there, and then it says verified, which means that they called the coach, they called Izzy's house, and they verified that you did not successfully complete it. Walking out the front door when you have had enough is not completion.
William Harrison thought he could leave one treatment program, move to another place, and still convince the court that he had completed everything. But when the judge checked the verified records, his story began falling apart, and the truth about his choices quickly came to light.
I don't see why there's this breakdown in communication with you and your wife. I don't understand, because you and your wife are on a course of destruction, and I'm trying to help you with it. The first thing that you need to do is be honest with yourself, and certainly be honest with me, and don't tell me that you're the kind of person who doesn't lie, because I think you're smart enough that. Versus William Harrison. Mr. Harrison is before the court with his counsel, Mr. Moss, Ms. Tranter, on behalf of the state of Ohio. Mr. Harrison, your attorney had filed a motion for intervention in lieu of conviction. So in a moment, you'll be asked to change your plea to all three counts of the indictment. The court accepts your plea but does not make a finding of guilt. Instead, I'll hold your plea in abeyance or set it aside and require you to complete a plan of intervention. If you successfully complete the plan of intervention, then the prosecution of the case will end with no finding of guilt, and I will dismiss these charges against you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
33.
I'm sorry?
33.
How far did you go in school?
The 7th grade.
Can you read and write?
Yes, sir.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Document says you're entering a plea of guilty to one count of aggravated possession of drugs, a felony of the 5th degree. That carries a maximum penalty of 12 months in prison and a maximum fine of $2,500. The second count is also a count of aggravated possession of drugs, a felony of the 5th degree. That also carries a maximum penalty of 12 months in prison and a maximum fine of $2,500. Neither of these carry mandatory prison sentences. The third count is one of possession of drug paraphernalia, a misdemeanor of the 4th degree, and that carries a maximum penalty of 30 days in the Warren County Jail and a $250 fine.
Your Honor, in addition to the facts alleged in the indictment, this occurred on April the 4th, 2026, Warren County, State of Ohio. Defendant was found to be in possession of 0.03 grams of methamphetamine, a Schedule II substance. Also found to be in possession of hydrocodone, a Schedule II substance in an amount of 0.44 grams, and also in possession of drug paraphernalia.
Mr. Moss, anything on those facts?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Harrison, did you hear the statement that was read?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you admit that what she stated is true?
Yes, sir.
And again, you understand all the rights you're giving up when you enter a plea of guilty?
Yes, sir.
What's your plea?
Guilty.
Court will make a finding that you've made a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver of your constitutional rights. The court accepts your plea of... Mr. Harrison, I'm going to grant your motion for intervention in lieu of conviction and order these proceedings stayed pending the completion of the terms of that supervision. So you will be on aisle C for up to 3 years, subject to the supervision of the Warren County Probation Department. You're ordered to refrain from use of any drugs or alcohol, and that includes marijuana or THC in any form. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about what's been going on since I let you out of jail. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them truthfully for me right now.
Yes, sir.
2 days ago, I had a woman in your very same situation, identical situation, that was sent over to for PHP, partial hospitalization, and then she left the treatment. Ran her ILC, and then I find out she lied to me. So she's sitting in our county jail right now because I have to change my orders, but her attorney had already left. So don't make that mistake and lie to me right now.
Judge, can I bring something to the court's attention?
Yeah.
It's actually his co-defendant.
That was my wife.
Ms. Small is his co-defendant.
So have you had contact with her?
Yeah. When we left the one.
This is a problem right off the bat. I'm telling you. She's in jail. So you know that, and she's in jail because she lied to me, and now I have to send her for something that I wasn't intending to. But so let's tread very carefully right now and think about what you're going to say to me. But it better be the absolute truth.
I'll tell you the truth.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you some questions. True or false? I let you out of jail Community corrections could not verify a residence for you, so I permitted you to go to Coach, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You're not at Coach, are you?
Yes, sir.
Where are you?
I got the paperwork.
Where are you? Listen to my question, and you need to answer my question very directly and truthfully. Where are you?
3260 Wayne Avenue, Dayton.
Whose house is that?
It's a sober living.
Are you telling me what's the name of the facility?
That's what I got the paper.
Go get it.
This is what they gave me.
Anthem's paying for it. I don't know.
What's the name of the agency?
It starts with a C. I
It's not on here.
It's a longer name. But I am in there. It's a sober living because when we did what we did, it wasn't working.
Wait a minute. When we did what we did, who's we?
Me and her, we left.
You and your wife.
The couples rehab, and it wasn't working. So
What do you mean not working?
that we still do group and everything, but it just.
Who says it wasn't working?
I did.
Yeah, okay. Here's problem number one. When I give you an order, you follow my order. You don't just go do what you want to do. Are we clear on that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So moving forward, when I place you in a facility, you don't get to just choose that you're going to leave. Either you stay there or you're going to go into custody, because you don't just get. I don't like these people. I'm going to go do something else. Nope, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, this is a problem now that you two are related and you both did the exact same thing, right?
Yes, sir.
She was at Izzy's house. Is that right?
That's exactly right.
Is that where you were at?
Yes, sir.
Is that a branch of the coach?
No, Your Honor.
How'd you end up at Izzy's house?
I asked my probation officer if I could.
Who was that?
Officer Small. And he said yeah, because it was closer to family. I'm fighting a CPS case too. And not having a ride at the time, because the coach wasn't going to keep taking me back and forth to see my kids, bring me here to see them. So I was trying to do that to get a job and everything. And I ended up getting a job and working. Like, I'm working on getting a place here in Warren County with Family Promise and everything. So, like, I've been trying, but I apologize. I should have moved.
Did you state of Georgia?
No, sir.
Did you go somewhere for a funeral?
No, sir, I didn't go.
He called me over the 4th of July weekend, told me there had been an accident, and he was asking me if he could go. Apparently he didn't go.
Well, again, he asked community corrections. Are you on a monitor still?
Yes, sir.
He asked community corrections if he could go, but never provided specific information about the details of the funeral. So there was never any. When he asked for specific details, none were given.
When I got the paper, it was too late. Like, it was on a Friday, and it was like 4:30. So,
Yeah, avenue address. Is that where this facility is, or is that your address?
That's the sober living house. The like 4 minutes up the road is where we go to groups. So we do groups like 6 days a week, from 9 to 11:30.
But what is recommended is PHP.
Yes, Your Honor, that is what the coach recommended on his initial assessment that he completed through us. And he was at the coach and then went to Izzy's house, and then after that is when he left and went back to Miss Small's house and is now in Communicare.
Did he complete PHP?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Yes, yeah, I did.
I'm sorry?
Yes, I did. I was in.
Be careful, because I think there's the same words that came out of your wife's mouth on yesterday, and found out later that she did not successfully complete it. There's a difference between successfully completing something and being terminated by the agency or walking away. There's a difference. So be careful what you're saying to me, because she's in jail right now.
No, I understand. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not that type of person. I know that.
Yeah, she said the same thing.
I know that I messed up, but you could ask my PO. Like, I'm doing really good.
Well, it says here, and here's what it says here. This says that you were at Izzy's house from June 29th, 2026 to July 3rd, 2026, not completed. and this was verified by the person that wrote this. You did not complete the PHP. Then you were also, prior to that, at the coach from April 24th, 2026 to June 29th, 2026. It says not completed. And again, this information was verified by the person that wrote this report. So she wrote the report and she called these people and they said you did not complete it.
The Izzy house, we didn't.
I'm sorry?
The Izzy house, we didn't.
So you didn't complete the coach either.
No, the Izzy house, though, so she went to go get prescribed Klonopin, and they kicked us out because of that. They don't take no benzos.
That's not what she said. Why'd you leave? We got kicked out as couples, so only a couple could be there. Not one. That's how they explained it to us. So I said, try to set something up to get back in the program, and that's why you see it says yesterday. That's when they was doing my intake and everything. Like I'm not trying to lie. I apologize. Listen, you're not in jail right now because I let you go to the coach. You leave the coach and then you go to Izzy's house. You leave Izzy's house and you go where you're living somewhere else up in Dayton that none of us have ever heard of. And on top of all that, this isn't even the level of care that you were ordered to complete, that I said you were to complete. That was a condition of your bond, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you basically used that as a device to get out of jail, saying, I want treatment, I'm going to go do to coach. So I let you go to the coach and then you leave, right? That's what's happened here.
I see it.
All right.
Like I do like I have been doing really good. I went, you can see it when I was at the coach, I didn't miss a group. I went to every meeting.
Mr. Harrison, understand that you did not complete the program. I mean, you were in jail, as I recall. You tested positive for fentanyl, right? This is after you were indicted. You test positive at your arraignment, I believe, for fentanyl, correct? You have a serious drug problem, and you think that you're going to pick, you and your wife think that you're going to pick and choose how you're going to handle this. You're not. I'm going to give you intervention in lieu of conviction, but you're going to do things the way that it's being recommended to me. These people that are making these recommendations, they're experts. So you are going to complete the PHP at this point in time. It's not going to be, what's your recommendation now?
Your Honor, as long as eligible to return to DeCoach, I would likely recommend that we send him back to DeCoach and be able to get that arranged. And like I said, as long as he doesn't have any reasons that they won't allow him back into the program, I would recommend that he go there since they already did his initial assessment.
Okay, and they'll cover all of these recommendations: individual, family, couples. Again, the family and couples therapy can wait. You need to work on yourself first.
Yes, sir.
Are you on medications right now?
They like heart medicine, nothing.
Are you on any mental health medications?
No, sir.
I believe he's on Suboxone.
Suboxone.
You're on Suboxone.
Propranolol and clonidine.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna do the PHP. So you understand what I'm saying? Again, you're standing here before me, and had yesterday, while your wife was standing there, I had all of the necessary information, because she kept telling me she didn't have her documentation, but she told me the same thing, that I successfully completed these programs. And then I find out that she lied to me. And then you're telling me the same thing, because you're lying too.
No, I didn't. Well, sorry, I'm not meaning to interrupt, but I didn't. I completed the PHP.
You did not complete the PHP. It says right here, you did not complete it. It says it right there, and then it says verify, which means that they called the coach, they called Izzy's house, and they verified that you did not successfully complete it. Walking out the front door when you have had enough is not completion. I don't see why there's this breakdown in communication with you and your wife. I don't understand it.
No, I apologize. It's just the way.
Well, Mr. Harrison, I'm going to give you. Here's what we're going to do today. Like I said, you're going to do the PHP at the coach. You're going to remain on monitor. You're going to go back down to court services right now, and Officer Ruff's going to check with the coach and see when they have a bed available. But if I don't know, I'm going to have her reach out. It's very possible I could take you into custody yet today, because I don't believe you're being 100% truthful with me. You're certainly not being truthful with yourself. I'm trying to help you, but you need to just come clean. Because you and your wife are on a course of destruction, and I'm trying to help you with it. The first thing that you need to do is be honest with yourself, and certainly be honest with me. And don't tell me that you're the kind of person that doesn't lie, because I think you're smart enough that. The other thing I want you to do is you're going to get your GED. You and your wife both, she claims that she doesn't have any education, no formal education whatsoever. None, right?
That's what she said. I disagree with.
You disagree with what she said?
Yeah.
Well, the report said she had a 3rd grade education. She said, no, I never had any formal education. But she can read and write. Her signature was very nice. It was legible. All right, so you're going to get your GED. Looks like you have 21 days jail time credit. All right, Ms. Tranter, did I leave anything out for today?
I don't believe so, Judge.
All right, go back down to court services. Would you check it with the coach to see?
The only thing I'd like to point out on custody is he reports he's got a good job and he was clean today, and I just ask the court to consider those things. So that's all.
We have verification of employment?
He's delivering it. He bought a truck. He's able to get a Silverado, and he delivers appliances.
Is this under the table? Is this under the table? It's a yes or no question.
Cash?
Yes.
Cash.
I got receipts for it, if that's what you mean. Like myself, self-employed.
Self-employed.
So this who do you deliver for?
That's a job that I have the interview for Friday.
All right, so okay. Let's do it my way. Go down to court services right now, and then Officer Ruff, you'll be back in touch with me.
The judge gave William another chance, but made one thing crystal clear. Treatment would now happen on the court's terms, not his. Will he finally follow the rules and turn his life around? Or will his next mistake send him straight back into custody?